My name is Mark Oblow. I was born and raised in Honolulu, Hawaii. Grew up surfing first and then switched over to skating in the early 80s.
Mark Oblow's an idiot.
Kind of around 85, 86, the Vision team had come into town, and then I met Everett Rosecrans, who was the team manager of Vision at the time, and then he just was like, we're putting you on the team. So then I kind of just got on Vision. So this shirt was a shirt that Vision made, and they made this back, I think it was in 86, when they had a contest at the Blaisdell, and that's the one that Gons did the ollie over the gap. And basically they made these shirts for all their team riders. Vision, and at that time, was one of the top, and Mark Gonzalez was a huge influence to me, and so he was a Vision pro.
What makes you one of the better street style skaters around?
I don't know. I just skate a lot.
For me to be a part of Vision was just, I mean, I was so stoked. Vision streetwear, hitting the clothing, it was so ahead of everything else. Especially at that time too, you know, when you were a skater, you wanted to dress and look like a skater. And that was kind of like it was the beginning of that, where we had our own look. When you wore your outfit, your Vision, you felt like you were somewhere else, you know, you felt different. Skating in that time, skating led fashion, skating led music, skating led all those things, because the skaters were coming up with these fresh new things. We were able to create whatever we wanted. There was no one there coming to us and saying, oh, you can't do this. Weird, everything from like photo stuff. These was the whole thing I did where I take the leaves from the Monstera. I mean, that's also the thing, like skating was what really opened my whole world to art. Where first it started with drawing on your grip tape, you know, and drawing on your board. And that kind of then created, that was really like my first canvas was grip tape. So back in the day, we'd draw with paint pens, and then that turned into using spray paint. And then that turned into making stencils. I got into chain stitching. At first I started to make patches by hand. They would take hours and like days to make these patches. They were all like stuck by hand. What I look at it is it's like tattooing for your clothing. Skateboarding was so artistic in what they were doing. I didn't go to school, I didn't go to college. I learned it all from doing it, and again, from the skateboarders that were around me that helped me. My message that I would say is just don't think you're any better than anyone else, and the heart needs to come back a little bit more with being good to people and trying to help people and bringing that old spirit of what skateboarding was, where if you're a skater, you're my friend. If you're a skater, I respect you. That's what needs to come back into the sport, to people to respect people and to teach people and to help people, because that's what got me to where I was. My name is Mark Oblow and I'm a skateboarder.